Hello everyone, this is Leviathan89 and welcome to Let's Play Silent Hunter 4. This time without the Dark Waters mod, of which I got rid of because of reasons I might talk about later. And since I'm already doing a Silent Hunter 3 Let's Play with a U-boat, I thought, hey, maybe I should do something with American submarines instead. So I chose Silent Hunter 4. And but with the Fall of the Rising Sun super mod, which I tried a little before, and I think it works fine, or at least I did when I tried it. So yeah, I did that, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. I think we should get started. It's better than me just talking about the main menu. We'll start a fleet boat campaign, and first, of course, we gotta choose a name. And what would be a good name of for an American U-boat commander? Oh, I keep saying U-boat. I'm sorry. This will happen quite a lot, actually, because I'm so used to saying U-boat. No, this time it's a submarine commander, an American submariner. Anyway, what name do we choose? Oh, we choose a man's name. We choose a Biff Webster. That's a good name for a for an American skipper. Campaign, I don't want to start too early because, you know, beginning was quite a hassle for American submarines because of the torpedo crisis. They had massive trouble. Also, very early American submarines were pretty bad. So I think we'll start the campaign in the middle of 1943. Regional command, which is Brisbane, so Australia it is. Submarine, yeah, we use the Gato class. Not as good as the Belau class, but yeah, for them already pretty good. So it's the first actual like decent submarine in my humble opinion. I hope I don't offend anyone. Okay. Lieutenant Commander Biff Webster, you have been approved for the command of USS Flying Fish, SS-20 229, a Gato-class submarine assigned to Brisbane. Report for duty at Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, no later than June 6th, 1943. Alright, let's proceed. Okay, first thing we check out is the difficulty settings. Hope they're okay. Of course, we play with everything ticked, limited O2 fuel, and so on. Of course, manual targeting system. Map contact, we leave the map contacts activated. And yeah, I need an external view. Using authentic measurement units, even though as you know by now, I'm not an American, and I'm actually not super familiar with the imperial system, but for authenticity reasons, we'll use that. Okay, so now we got our submarine. USS Flying Fish. All those torpedoes, everything's good here. Crew, yeah, everything looks fine. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get our mission. 26, 1943 to Biff Webster, USS Flying Fish. Depart on June 7th, 1943. Proceed directly to area F4. Oh, near the Philippines. Now that should be interesting. And stand by for further orders. Okay. Those orders are simple. We start outside the harbor in order to, you know, don't torment our PC or my PC. And we're here. USS Flying Fish. This is the interior of a submarine. First, of course, I show you the boat. There she is. Looking fine. Great. Okay, so the first thing obviously we need to do is plot our way. Should be here's our operational area. Here should we go? Oh, this is what's a good, I'm not too familiar with this area and with the Pacific War. What's a good way to get there? Mindoro Strait or Shibuto Passage? I don't know what. First we get up here and then we'll see later. I think it's between Rabaul and yeah, let's go here first. It's over 3,000 nautical miles, which is what is that? Roughly 6,000 kilometers. Okay, we're on our way. And yeah, like I said, usually I'm not too familiar with the Pacific War, although I think it's a somewhat interesting chapter of World War II. Unlike the German U-boats, the American submarines did not get too much fame because, at least during the time of the war, they were called a silent service for a reason, and they didn't want to get too much fame because fame means attention, and attention by the enemy means that the enemy is more likely to focus on you and on, you know, on measures that are directed against you, on anti-submarine warfare measures and so on. So yeah, they were called the silent service for that. They didn't get too much fame, or at least less fame than the Navy pilots. They got all the glory because of their famous battles. And gotta say, I like the American submarines. Many who are like me, usually more interested in the Battle of the Atlantic and in German U-boats, they don't like American submarines too much because at first they seem to be somewhat inferior to German U-boats, which they are, not really. But I mean, of course, there's the one aspect that you know, surely know about the maximum diving death or eventually crush death of American submarines is ridiculous. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, well, I didn't want to talk it. Yeah, many people who are interested in the Battle of the Atlantic and German U-boats don't like the American submarines too much because at first they seem to be somewhat inferior to German U-boats. They are regarding crush depth or maximum depth to which they can dive. For instance, our Gado class submarine here, test depth, and I think in the game, although I'm not sure, the max depth is to which we can go is 300 feet, and that's roughly 90 meters, and of course that's pretty ridiculous. That's really low, and there, you know, of course, German U-boats were much better than that when it comes to this max depth. Also, if you take a comparable German U-boat and that of that era, I think it would be the Type 9C 40 or 41. Anyway, that German U-boat, they had a maximum range of 13,500 nautical miles, while the Gado class submarine had a maximum range of only 11,000 miles. So there was, you know, their range was a little lower than that of the comparable German submarine. But these submarines were larger than German U-boats, which made them more comfortable for the or more cozy for the crew. They had more torpedo tubes, and they were equipped with it was standard for them to be equipped with radar and radar detectors, and they were also faster. Maximum speed while being surfaced of a Gato class submarine is I hope I'm not gonna lie. I think it's 21 knots, and that's of course faster than a German U-boat. So yeah, and I watched a documentary where someone said that American submarines they're like the Cadillacs of submarines, and I think that's pretty accurate. And I like them. I gotta say, I like them. I like the looks. I like how they look. It's yeah, very different from the German U-boats, but I like their style. I like the way they're built, and yeah. So I'm actually quite eager. You know, I'm pretty excited. Looking forward to this game, and yeah, like I said, now there's a very, very long way ahead of us, and of course I'm gonna stop recording here. And I get back to you later as soon as something interesting happens, as soon as we reach the enemy territory. Till then, see you. Okay, it's the 13th of June 1943, so it's been almost a week since we departed from Brisbane, and we're approaching these small area between Bougainville, oh, what the hell, I hope I'm not mispronouncing this, and Rabaul, and yeah, now we're entering enemy territory. We have to expect air contacts or aircrafts anytime. Okay, what I had predicted happened. We have radar contact bearing 092, which means they're here. It's an enemy aircraft, I guarantee it. But there's no need to crash dive yet. I think we should watch where they go. Yeah. They wouldn't be seeing us. We came across our first merchant. Long range 12. Yeah, I don't see Jack. Where are they? Oh, it's something we can sync with the deck gun. Yeah, that's deck gun material right there. I was hoping for something bigger, but you know, you take what you get. You know what? Get our men to battle stations. I'm sorry, I guess I have to gotta get used to the interface of Silent Hunter 4. Battle stations. Oh no! At first, I think we need to man. Do we have people with? Oh yeah. And let's man our flag gun as well, or our AA gun as well. So, and let's get to battle stations.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations, all hands man your battle stations.
I mean, it seems a bit like exaggerated to go to like battle stations for a, what is it? I still can't see it. What's the nearest visual contact?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
37,000 feet. Like 10 kilometers or so. Can't they I think why isn't the range in yards? 331. Yeah, it's sampans. Get a little closer. So let's get down to head 1/3. Oh no, let's say 2/3, and then aim for waterline. They shouldn't take too many hits. Yeah. And fire.
Yes, sir. Firing at will.
Our gun crew is very accurate. Sorry. I mean, sorry because you're pretty fucking defenseless and you're such a tiny boat. Whoa!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and this one's going down.
Yes, sir. New course. 5.
New course. 5.
And I almost feel sorry for them. Because they are in these nutshells here. And they're shot at with heavy artillery. Wait. And yeah, we got her. Okay. Let's return to course.
Yes, sir. Returning to course, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ahead standard.
And secure from battle stations.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Secure from battle stations.
Okay, so we Okay. got our first kill. So what is it that we got? Wow. Ship sunk, fishing boat, 200 tons. Ship sunk, junk, 80 tons. Okay, so our tonnage for now for this of this patrol is 280 tons. Wow. I hope we'll can pump that up. But first kill is first kill. Let's continue our patrol. So it's the 15th of June 1943,
5-3, long range.
7 a.m. and we have contact. But there's a merchant. Oh no, there's actually two of them.
Yes, sir. Returning to course, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Are they coming our way? Because that would be awesome. I mean, oh god. Yeah, there's more than one, and their course is 167 degrees. So yeah, they're coming right towards
let's
us. Hope that they. What I also found out when I played this mod earlier is that in this mod, merchants have the really nasty habit to change course and speed very often. So yeah, let's hope they don't do that. Can we spot anything on the horizon? Oh yeah, that's. You see, that's why I like this mod. I tried out, I think, every Silent Hunter 4 mod there is, or any super mod. A Silent Hunter 4 mod, of course not, but the super mods, TMO, RFB, and
Ship spotted.
in both of these super mods with the Run Silent Run Deep campaign, it is difficult to find enemies. You have to look up the historical convoys and then try to find these historical convoys, and it's a bit of a hassle. But here in this mod, there's no real trouble to find. Yeah, you will come across enemies, so I like that. I think it's time for us to get to Periscope Death.
Yes, sir. Periscope.
Dive. Alright, all planes dive, 15 degrees. Planes dive, 15 degrees, huh?
All clear.
And down we go.
Current depth, 40.
Ah, isn't this pretty?
Yes, sir.
Okay, stop.
Yes, sir. All stop.
Now it's time to get to the periscope. It's okay. First thing we need to do is ID her. Fast merchant. Drop 26 feet. So we have. Okay, I'm not very familiar with this aiming system here. Angle on bow is. Gotta use the map here. (80°, 60. What's the speed reading they give me now? 11, yeah, that's more like it. 11 knots. I'll try this, and I hope the all the readings I got were correct. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with these with this system of getting torpedo solutions. Open tube 3.
Firing tube 3.
Firing tube 1.
Torpedo in the water.
Oh no.
Firing tube 1.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Great. Great, got a second hit. Both hit the bow, so I wasn't entirely correct. There were quite a few explosions on this one, but until now there is no kill. Or we didn't get any confirmation. Nope. Yeah, that was pretty hasty, everything now. Oh, now she's taking water and going down. Perfect, perfect. Oh, isn't this pretty? Now, let's put... Gorgeous. Okay, well, what do we do now? Oh. They... Okay, it should be pretty hard to... medium cooler. Whoa! Now we're in a... No, it's a bad position to shoot at, actually. Okay, this will probably be a miss. But, you know, we have to try anyway. Open tube 3. No, it's not. It's 5. And, oh, torpedo settings, I don't know. Let's say like this, high. Oh, there's something wrong with these torpedoes. Tube 5, fire. They will surely miss because they've changed course. Oh. This ship has disappeared in the meantime. Now, the question is, how many of them are actually armed? I can't see any guns on this one. But this one looks like they are armed. Could this be here, a gun? And they also... are they armed or not? I could use the external camera because that would be, but that would be like cheating. Yeah, that one was pretty poorly aimed. Aww. Yeah, we missed her. I mean, it's not like I didn't expect that, but still we were so close. Like I said, are they armed? Is that a gun? I think okay. I think I'm not sure.
Yes, sir. New course. 1. New course. 2. 0.
Whether or not these other freighters are armed. What I know of this mod is that the enemies are pretty accurate with their guns. So we should definitely be careful here. It will be hard to get into shooting position. They're like zigzagging and everything, so torpedo attack is out of the question for now. But we can take them out with our deck gun, or at least one of them. You know what? For you, for our first episode, I will risk it. Surface the boat. And if they shoot at us, we must crash dive.
Give me some rise on the planes. Low main ballast.
Here we are. Okay, let's get on battle stations.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations, all hands man your battle stations.
And aim for waterline. And let's get her.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Firing at will. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Rudder amidships.
Yes, sir.
No, you know what? I'll do it manually. What did the whoops?
Yes, sir.
7,800 feet. I need the distance in yards, please, not feet. That's not very helpful, actually. 7,000, 8,000 feet, it's like what? I have no freaking idea. Getting close.
Radar contact. Bearing. 2, 2, 3.
Okay, we got a waterline hit. That's great. Waterline hit.
Radar contact. Bearing. 2, 2, 5. Northern.
Yes, sir.
Emergency dive! Dive! 5 negative. Give me a 25 degree negative.
Oh god, they were armed. Oh crap! Oh crap. And we were hit. We got a... We got hull damage.
Current depth 6-0. Current depth 8-0.
Level out the... Yeah, that was unfortunate. We were... Those other freighters, as it turned out, they were armed. They started shooting at us, and of course they got hit. Or they got one hit. Strangely enough, got hull damage of 6. But apart from that, everything's okay. There's no damaged equipment. Let's secure from battle stations.
Secure from battle stations.
Yeah, we got a hit here in our pressure hull. Hull damage cannot be repaired, unfortunately. So that's permanent. And that's too bad. We got a few waterline hits on her. Look here. But unfortunately they get a hit on us, so all we can do now is retreat. She doesn't look like she's taking water. Fighting is not an option. These other freighters are so extremely accurate and so deadly with their guns. And we already got one hit, so all we can do now is retreat. And that's what we will do. Okay, so we lost all our hydrophone contact, so let's get to a head standard. And surface the boat.
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all 4 engines. Stand by to charge back.
Okay, we're surfacing. There we are. This is so ridiculous. Actually, yeah, our submarine is not so much a submarine. Reminds me of that first Dark Waters episode I made, to be honest. Oh crap. Okay, there we...
Ship spotted.
Bearing 277.
Long range.
Oh look, another fishing boat. Oh, you know what? I think I'll do that. I think get rid of this. Start the next episode with sinking that little fishing boat or whatever it is over there. Right now, I think we started our patrol somewhat successfully because we sunk a fast merchant with almost 10,000 tons, or of 10,000 tons. Unfortunately, we also got a direct hit by artillery, enemy artillery, which is pretty frightening and not exactly great. And that's something we'll have to worry about because non-repairable damage affects the general integrity of the submarine hull. This type of damage is not repairable while in patrol. Beware. As your hull integrity is affected, your boat safety depth will decrease. Diving to deep will no longer an option. Okay, so yeah, this is something we need to worry about, that damage we took. But yeah, I think we continue our patrol. 6 hull damage is not too bad. Like I said, it was a successful start with a 10,000 ton ship sunk. And I hope you like this episode, and I hope you like the idea of my new Let's Play of Silent Hunter 4, Fall of the Rising Sun. I'm Leviathan89, and thank you for watching. I hope I'll see you next time.